My dear friends, we are back. We are experiencing some technical issues and we're being booted several times. I apologize for that and really just have to carry on as usual. I think it will cause us no problems with playback, but for the live stream, for some reason, we are disconnecting. Not sure whether it's the app or whether there are some problems with our connection or anything at all. Hard to tell. But we are talking about The Last of Us 2, and we said that the new trailer looked very, very exciting. We got some ideas that Ellie's partner was like to be killed. She will be then conducting a fierce revenge against all the enemies and people who were seen as potential culprits, and all of that is included in the new trailer. So definitely dig it up, have a look, and very easy to find. The internet is full of information on the sequel. You simply can't miss it, and you need to go to PlayStation, YouTube, and you'll be able to see it there. It's called The Last of Us Part 2 Release Date Trailer Reveal Trailer PS4. So that's the one. And just to remind you that The Last of Us Part 2 will release on February 21st, 2020. So that is about 4 months away for PlayStation 4, 5 months away. PlayStation 4, and you can obviously watch the trailer online, as said, or you can go to videogamer.com and access all the information. After Party was one of the highlights for me of the last night's presentation. Very excited by the game. I've seen clips earlier, and I think E3 was having a presentation, seen it on Xbox, inside Xbox as well. So definitely very, very interesting. Looks very funny. Looks like a game which is going to be ideal to be played together with your mates, friends, community members, anyone else who you have there on your list, and you can bring anyone else on board, and they'll be able to enjoy it. Looks very funny and entertaining, and the story is that you need to be outsmarting Satan in order to get back to life. So that's going to be a bit of an arduous task, and you have to be quite crafty and clever in order to do this, I would believe. Very excited to find out what tactics and strategies the game is going to bring us. So we've seen during the Inside Xbox presentation that Night School Studios After Party received a new trailer that showed off what to expect from the hellish adventure game coming just in time for Halloween. So now Milo and Lola are best buddies who are about to graduate college, but their premature deaths thwarted their celebratory parties. They've been sent to hell, although it becomes clear that there is a sneaky little loophole in their sentences. Milo and Lola could escape the bottomless pit of infernal torture if they outdrink Satan. A tall order and the Prince of Hell isn't happy that they've learned the trick. But first, the duo must outdrink Satan's relatives who preside over the islands of hell. Minigames like beer pong, chuggy competitions, dance-offs through the demons may subtweet the characters' janky moves. And with 30 devilish drinks to consume, Milo and Lola unlock different dialogue options that will restore foggy memories and discover personality quirks so that hell will never ever be the same. So I'm really excited for After Party, and it really looks like Night School Studio has been hard at work tweaking and polishing its development process, because After Party is kind of bringing together cartoon style kind of characters and action with wonderful, very kind of mouth-watering type of animation and designs that basically are radiating a lot of personality and lots of character traits from all of those participants whom you'd find in a game. So really a very good presentation, very interesting trailer, and we're all very excited about After Party. And the game will launch for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch and PC on the Epic Games Store on October the 29th. The trailer is accessible online. You can just simply go to PlayStation YouTube channel and access it there. After Party launch trailer it is, and also you can watch it on videogamer.com. Civilization 6 and its expansions are coming to Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Sid Meier's Civilization 6 will launch for Xbox One and PlayStation 4 this November, and that is as announced in Sony's State of Play showcase. Aspyr Media is the team behind the console ports of Firaxis Games' turn-based strategy title. the base edition of Civilization 6 will be priced at £44.99, £45 in other words, and the Civilization 6 expansion bundle will also be on offer for £32.99. The bundle packs up a promising lot of content, and that includes the Rise and Fall and Gathering Storm expansions with 18 additional Civilization leaders. Plus, this bundle will be available for Switch players. 2K Games announced that the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 ports will be accompanied by 4 additional content packs. These are the Poland Civilization and Scenario Pack, Viking Scenario Pack, Australia Civilization Scenario Pack, and Persia and Macedon Civilization and Scenario Pack. The PlayStation 4 port will have the Nubia Civilization and Scenario Pack and Khmer and Indonesia Civilization and Scenario Pack as extras. The lead designer of Civilization 6, Ed Beach, stated for Firaxis, having Civilization 6 launch on Xbox and PlayStation gives us the opportunity to bring strategy games to new audiences, some of whom may never have played a strategy game before. The team at Firaxis has been hard at work to make Civilization 6 the best game possible, and we look forward to welcoming new players into our community. Civilization 6 is coming to Xbox One and PlayStation 4 on November the 22nd of 2019. Watch the console release announcement trailer online. Head to PlayStation YouTube channel and you can get the announcement trailer there. Well, as said earlier in our presentation on Inside Xbox, Microsoft's Project xCloud launches its public beta next month, right? And if you were to be watching the news on videogamer.com, you'll be able to see how they nicely placed together that Android on the controller, and that's the way it is going to be. I think it's likely we'll be able to use tablets as well, and you will need to have your controller, and you can go around the world and play your games wherever you are. Microsoft's Xbox streaming service Project xCloud will begin a public beta test session next month. Project xCloud is a streaming platform that will provide Xbox titles for smartphones and tablets. Looks quite odd to see a chunky controller attached to a slim mobile, but the E3 2019 demonstrations impressed everyone who had the chance to get hands-on with it. The beta testing will be held in the US, UK and Korea, and all that is needed is a compatible Android device and a Bluetooth Xbox controller, so everyone can sign up. There's a link you can access literally through Microsoft and sign up straight away, because I'm not sure how many people are going to be able to test, but hopefully the number is not limited. Speaking to The Verge, a Microsoft representative stated that the public beta will be taking things slowly. In the first phase of the Project xCloud public preview, featured games will be Gears of War 5, Halo 5 Guardians, Killer Instinct and Sea of Thieves. All of them are, of course, Microsoft originals. And for initial testing purposes, we aim to gather insights from engaged and active players from those communities. We'll continue to expand our content catalogue over the course of the preview, and we'll share more details in the near future. The business model that Project Cloud will adopt was undisclosed, but the games it offers will be free to those who sign up to the streaming service. In initial announcement of Project xCloud, Microsoft also stated it is working on improved console streaming technology through advances in networking, topology, and video encoding and decoding. Technical partnerships with Vodafone in the UK, T-Mobile in the US, and SK Telecom in South Korea are in the pipeline to provide optimized service of Project Cloud for mobile networks. Well, make no mistake, if you are to be using xCloud, you will have to be, first of all, on very, very fast internet, and it is probably going to be advisable to be using Wi-Fi rather than your 4G networks, 5G networks in fact as well. And we'll have to see how it works, because I think the future of technology is all based on speed, and in the UK we are lagging behind very, very substantially compared to some of the countries worldwide, and we are going to be having lots of problems unless our providers are to literally speed up the effort, with the new infrastructure and very fast broadband being fibre optic available to everyone, because what we have at the moment is very, very poor upload speeds, and they're absolutely hampering the effort of streaming overall, and that is the reason as to why you do not have that many UK professional streamers doing it on Twitch and YouTube, because quite a few people who try it, they get disheartened with poor picture and sound quality and lag and all other kinds of problems. And then eventually after a few months they just call it a day, compared to some other people in other countries, notably on the continent, people from Scandinavian countries, Baltic republics, from Germany, France, Portugal, Spain, Italy. They're all much superior to what we have here, and therefore they could run it as business properly. And I urge all of our internet providers to be having a good think over this, because the next generation of consoles and gamings is going to be providing everyone with huge challenges, and the sales of such equipment and games could well be very well affected. We do not want to be lagging behind the world leaders, and we want to be absolutely in sync with everything that is developed out there. So just a moment, I think there was something else that I did not tell you. No, that's quite wrong. I did tell you everything that was to be said about xCloud. Hypnotic Horde, well, we've heard about that one. It's called Humanity, and this is an action game from developer THA Limited, published by Enhance, and it's coming to PlayStation 4 and also PlayStation VR in 2020. We've seen that short trailer, and the depicted hordes of people moving together, clashing against each other on different levels, and big blocks will push people off the edge, launch pads will propel them into the air. One level is a sword fighting party, another has the crowds sneaking through a maze. Very hard to tell what all of this is about. It looks a bit like some sort of pamphlet which is tied to a resistance group, but we are not really in position to say anything anymore. Does have the hypnotic, mesmerizing elements to it as well, and Enhance founder Tetsuya Mizuguchi said, "From the first demo I ever saw, I couldn't get Humanity out of my head. The whole look and feel of it, manipulating these teeming masses of people, was mesmerizing, especially in virtual reality. I knew right away it would be something special, which is why I couldn't be more excited to help a visionary like Yugo-san." That's Yugo Nakamura, and he is the founder of THA Limited. And Humanity will hit PlayStation 4, PlayStation VR, and sometime in 2020. Let me see whether we have anything else. Been literally abundance of news coming in during the last 24 hours, some of which were inside Xbox and PlayStation related. We still have one more lot of news coming our way, and that is linked to Mythological MMO Atlas, which is coming to Xbox Game Preview next month. So Microsoft's latest Inside Xbox presentation announced that the Mythological massive multiplayer online Atlas will be coming to the Xbox One on October the 8th, in a couple of weeks away. At the Game Awards 2018, the developers behind Ark Survival Evolved announced Atlas, and it was first released on PC through Steam Early Access, and it was very, very buggy, with lots of technical problems, but a year of fixes and improvements would have surely sorted it out, we hope. Atlas is an odyssey of exploration and battling big monsters from lots of different mythologies. You and your pirate crew will take them hydras, dragons, ghost ships, and mega whales. Its collaborative developer team claimed that Atlas is almost 1,200 times bigger than Ark Survival Evolved, would support up to 40,000 players simultaneously at any given moment in time. Crossplay between the PC and Xbox One versions will be possible, and that will allow for mouse and keyboard input. Furthermore, both versions will be updated concurrently so that neither community is left at a disadvantage. Yeah, certainly very much of interest. Atlas will join Xbox Game Preview on October the 8th, so about a week away or so. And I think that's about it really for today, for the news. We've had, so many things said, presented, given to us, be it through PlayStation State of Play or Microsoft's Inside Xbox. We had also other news coming to us overnight, And literally, I'm frazzled because I'm wondering what game am I going to be able to play next, considering that there are so many different wonderful mouth-watering, blinding releases coming out within the next few weeks. If you are a console player, you want to be in possession of Xbox and of PlayStation 4. You do want to be beta testing Project X Cloud, which is commencing next month. You'll be able to access Halo 5 and Gears 5 and Sea of Thieves. You definitely want to try that. You want to see what these games are going to be like if you play them through xCloud, and therefore you will need your controller and an Android phone, and that's all that will be giving you access to the server. So I'm very excited about that. I'll definitely try it. I want to find out what xCloud is going to be looking and feeling like. And all the other news related to Ghost Recon, to Red Dead Redemption, to Fortnite, to The Last of Us 2, the biggest surprise and the biggest announcement of the last 24 hours. So we've been given a lot of food for thought, and I need some time to digest it. Would you not agree? And I think you should do the same. And on that note, we've come basically to the end of this broadcast. Hope you enjoyed all the news. Hope it is providing you with that food for thought. And I wish you all a very good afternoon.